Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. Just now, I watched some YouTube video from about heart attack, about heart artery blockage, and today's English speaking exercise is talking. I will talk about my heart attack, my heart artery blockage. Um, it's very serious. It's not some very random topic. And I talked about this for several times, but today I want to talk about it again. If you want, um, talking about this disease, you should know a little bit about my background. I am a Chinese, and about 44 years ago, I was born in a small village. And at about 10 years ago, at about 10 years old, I went to a bigger county. I took primary school and middle school at that county. It's not a very good county, so I want to get rid of this county very much. And personally, I think I'm a smart people. I can learn something very quickly. I'm a sensitive people and very introverted. Introvert. Um, I went to school very early, at about 5 years old. So that means when I took the Euro exam to the university, I was only 16 years old. That's very young, very, very naive. Okay, and my score is pretty normal. So I just went to a very normal university, which I'm not very satisfied with. So after 4 year very unhappy university life, I continue um, to take my master degree pursue my master degree in university in a pretty famous university in Beijing. So at that period of time, I lived in Beijing for about 2.5 years. At that time, I met my wife, and I'm not so confident. So I choose a person who was totally different from myself. She is not that smart. Sometimes, to some extent, pretty numb and extrovert, and is totally not sensitive. And we don't have we seldom we barely have common interests. We didn't know it. There's common topic that we can talk about. Okay, that's my feel. I think she will feel the same, similar. So for the last 5 years, we almost quarrel every day. Okay, every 3 days we have a small quarrel, and every week we have a very big quarrel, and we curse each other almost every time when we are quarreling. About 6 years ago, about 3 years ago, I found I had high heart high blood pressure. So the doctor told me I need to lose some weight. I need to take medicine, and I didn't take that too serious. because high pressure is not a very it's not a, a, a it's a very common disease for people. And I took medicine and I do some exercise. I try to run 1 kilometer, 200 meters, 3 kilometers. I try to lose weight and I try fast sometimes. Um, so I didn't took that too serious. But about 10 months ago, when I was running, I feel pretty pain. It's pretty bad pain in my left chin, in my left chest, my heart area, and all the way to my left arm, left hand. It's pretty bad. It's it's kind of sour pain, and when that pain came, I couldn't step anymore. I couldn't make a make a make a make a one more step. I need to sit down at that time at that place. It's just it's something. I'm not a people feared of pain very much, but that kind of pain you couldn't do anything. And from today's view, I think it's like a engine. You are you are a car, and your heart is the engine. And when you are run forward, when the car is running forward, and suddenly there's a people stick a stick into the engine. It's just like that pain, and it's not about the fears of the pain. You couldn't do anything. It's that kind of pain, and feel you feel faint. You feel you don't have strength anymore. You need to sit down at that time, at that moment, at that place. That is that kind of symptom. Okay, and when I when I had that symptom, I told myself I need to go to the hospital, and after about 1 month, I watched myself. The symptom will came back 100% when I running. So I went to hospital about 1 month ago later, and the doctor I met told me it's not so some serious thing. It's not some serious symptom. You need to watch yourself again. Is maybe it is your standing position, your sitting position. If you are working in front of your computer all day long, if you if you sit there in a bad position and make yourself pain. So I came back and watched myself, but the symptom will came back 100% when I run again. So I decided, I determined to go back to hospital to ask for a reason why I get this pain. And I couldn't run, and I couldn't lose weight. I couldn't do anything exercise. So and at that time, I had a bad sleep because I feel breath loss. I feel reflux. I feel vomit, and I feel breath tight sometimes when I do some exercise. When I run several meter, 10 meter, 20 meter, I feel bad. So I I made a I made an appointment with the doctor. I need to find what on earth is the reason of this system. And I changed a doctor. I changed a female doctor. That female doctor literally saved my life. She said, "You are pretty young. It couldn't be a heart attack. It couldn't be a blockage." I didn't know what he was talking about at that time, but she prescribed a CT scan for myself, and I made that CT scan about 3 days later, and I take that day off. I went to hospital, and I I made the CT scan, and that afternoon I get the report. The report said very clearly, my LAD artery is blocked almost more than 17%. The reason they didn't tell you why it's just over 70%. What percentage exactly? Because CT scan can only tell you it is over 70%. Over that percentage, it is not accurate by this method. So I made an appointment right away. I need to go to hospital the very next day. And I had a bad sleep that night. I couldn't sleep. I can barely sleep for about 2 hours. I can only sleep on my right side. It is far from my heart side, and I feel breath lost. I feel vomit again. It's pretty a bad night. And the next day is rainy day. I went to hospital. Um, the doctor told me I need to um, I need to I need to go to hospital. I need to enroll in the hospital. I be the inpatient um, right away, right away. But there's no bed in the hospital, so I need to go back to home, but to go back home and wait for the hospital's call. And I don't have any place to go, so I wander in the hospital, and I try I I was pretty bad want to talk with some people, so I went to the hospital floor 1 and asked for some people to talk about. Okay, I remember. After that, I need to ask the doctor to write write a paper for me so that I can, because my workplace asks for that paper, or they um, won't approve my my took away. It's a very small thing, but I have nothing. I have nowhere to go, so I just wander in the hospital and talk with the people, and talk with the uh, nurse at the floor 1, and the nurse told me I can register another doctor to give me that paper. So he gave me he so she asked me to go to another doctor, and another doctor told me that doctor is exactly the doctor prescribed my CT scan, and she saw the report. She was also astonished. It's pretty bad. and she went to the nearby office. It is a very old doctor, very experienced doctor, and she went to his office. She showed my report to him, and is that old doctor who put the stent inside my artery, and she arranged me a bed in the wardrobe in the ward in the ward, and I live in a hospital the very same day, and after 2 days I lived in the hospital, um, went through some exam before the surgery, and at about I couldn't remember exactly which day. It's 29th August. It's 29th August. I had a surgery operation. Um, I'm the second patient for the old doctor. He's a very experienced doctor. I was rolled into the cath lab. Cath lab. Cath lab cath is a pipe. It's a very thin pipe. Okay, I my English is not that good to tell you the very detailed story about my story, heart attack story. Okay, today is today's story. Thanks for watching, and I will talk about it tomorrow. Bye.